I'll probably sound trash right now. I'm trying to fix this. I don't know why. Oh, yo, Lexus, what's up, man? I'm trying to fix this right now. I don't know why my mic wasn't plugged in. Cause I have like, all right, for right now, I'm just using the built-in computer mic because for whatever reason, my computer is not recognizing my actual mic. So yeah, this is weird. So sorry if the audio quality is bad. I'm trying to fix that right now. Come on, it should give me an option for it. This is the weirdest thing. Let me try to fix this. If I can't fix it, I don't know how bad this mic is. Tell me how it is, and if it's not that bad, I might just be like whatever and just leave it the way it is for now. Come on, let's see. I don't care about printers and scanners. I just want to see is my mic working or not. Alright, so I guess this is an external microphone. I'm really not sure what's going on. Oh, here, blue snowball, exactly. So is it connected or not? That's what I'm trying to see. So I'm gonna leave it like this for now. I'm sorry if the quality isn't as usual, but I'm not trying to hold up the stream anymore, so we're just gonna have to do with this. Now what I want to do with this is basically take the car and get it a lot lower because right now this is like a clean LS for static, but it's not as low as I want it to be. So I'm gonna have to go in here and make the wheels and obviously the car a little smaller. So I'll make the wheels smaller and then lower the car some more. Just keep that the way it is and make it like that. I'll put it to 90. I think that's fair. Do the same in the back. Alright, and then take away. Also, let me hide the lip and all that type of stuff. We don't want that showing. Okay, so that's the side skirt. Hide that for now. Hide that lip as well, and just bring this down. This car should be a lot. Okay, those wheels are too small. That's too small. So the lowest I can really go is kind of like, I don't want it to look too unrealistic. So the lowest I'm gonna go is here. Yeah, this is the lowest I'm trying to go because when you slam smaller wheels, yeah, it doesn't look like that donk anymore. Yo, yeah, nah, I don't think it looks like a. I wouldn't call it a donk exactly, but I mean it is a big car. So, but these wheels are too small. It doesn't fill up the wheel well, right? So I'm gonna make it just a little bit bigger. Alright, this isn't perfect, but this will do. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's clean. This is clean in my opinion. OMG, it's my favorite YouTuber. Hey, yo, Brandon, what's up, man? And thank you. Alright. So yeah, this isn't as perfect as I want it to be. I don't know why I just can't get this picture. I just can't get it to look the way I want it to. But it's alright. I'm gonna do what I can with it. So let's take this. The back is fine. Let's take it like that. And then obviously there's some stuff I need to clean up. Like right now, I need to fix all this type of stuff, but I'm not stressing that right now. Right now, I just want to get the customization down, and I'll worry about all that stuff later when I'm ready to export the picture, which is going to be a while. So I'm still working with this right now. Oh damn, is that the real Ernad? Yo, it is the real Ernad. Oh, just gonna be here, no talking. I'm gonna be here, just no talking. Oh, it's alright, man. It's all good. I understand. Plus, right now, usually I'd be in school, but since my school district, they do this thing where on Wednesdays you get to have like a half day because of coronavirus and all type of stuff. So if it wasn't for this, I would be in school right now too. So I get it. All right. Now let's put the lip back on. Hold up. Actually, first, yeah, we still got that slight bit of tire underneath showing, which you don't want. So I'll just take black and brush it in there. Okay, good. Now we're pretty much set. There's still some little stuff I need to touch up that I'm not stressing right now. Can I go to your school? I mean, yeah, if you move to New York, sure. I'm not gonna say exactly where in New York, cause you know there's everybody on the internet. But all right. So one thing I found is that I don't want this stock style lip. I'm gonna use the aim game lip we got last time. I got them out of the stream. That's alright, man. At least you're back, so that's good. Um, I live in New Jersey. I'll literally walk there. Yo, come on, man. Come on. Alright. So let's see. Back to this lip. Let me try to fit this. Basically, I want this lip to go over the stock lip and also make the car lower at the same time. Make the front bumper line lower at the same time. So let's take this. Place it over the front lip. Alright, so we got it over the front lip like we want it. It just won't lay down. Like, I want the car to lay down, but it's so hard to get that to look right in Photoshop. Like, here, let me see it. Okay, here. Like, why can't the car lay down like this on the ground? Like, I just want that look. Obviously, I don't want this exact. I don't want to copy that exact car, but I want that like on the ground air suspension type look. And I just can't get it in Photoshop. I'll walk there from Germany. Alright, yeah, walk there from Germany. I get this swim a bit too. Yup. Alright. Now it's hard to get the look I want. Like, the side skirt is pretty much almost there, but the front bumper is the part where it's like hard to get. So I want to see how far can I go with this. I'm gonna extend this a little bit more. I'll work a little bit with this skirt. If I can get it to just appear a little bit lower, just a little bit, or not. Almost warp this a little bit just to get it to conform. Alright, perfect. That's better. Now I have to make this longer. Wait, I don't have to, I just want to. I just want to make it a little bit longer, if I can. Alright, yeah, I can't make it as long as I want to, because it's gonna look photoshopped, which obviously it is, but you don't want it to look like that. Take the bike to the French coast, swim to the US, and walk to New York. My computer just froze for 5 seconds. Okay, it's not my side, it's probably just your computer then. Because I know sometimes my internet acts up, but I only dropped 1% of the frames so far, so. Alright, now let's see if we can just manipulate this type of thing, this thing a little bit, just to get it to fit. Oh, also, one thing that's really interesting with these cars, now that LS I showed, this one, that guy, he has a YouTube channel, and I was just watching some of his content and like following. I basically went back like a year or so, or 2 years, just to see the progress of the build, and it was really interesting. He was sharing like some good stuff on like some good information for people who would want to build those cars. And considering the fact that I'll be able to get my license in 2 years, I would be one of those people, you know, interested in getting one of these cars because of the fact that they're so cheap, quote unquote. I mean, it's only $5,000, and unlike an old BMW or Mercedes, you know that this car is going to be reliable. I mean, Lexus, Toyota, like, you know, this car will run good. So I was really interested. I'm kind of interested in it. But he was saying basically like a lot of the parts had to be custom and all type of stuff because the car is so old, which makes sense, but it's kind of hard to hear because like when you think LS400, you don't think the grandpa one. You want to get it all done up and stuff like that, which would be hard to do. But I mean, I'm still up for the challenge. Only, bro, my first car gonna be around 2K. I would give you $1 million if you handstand walk all the way. Yo, if you got $1 million, I'll go do that right now. If you got the $1 million to give. I mean, I don't want to say only 2K. I guess I'm saying only 2K because I don't know. I guess like other cars, you know, 20 grand. Like even nowadays, a brand new Honda Civic is gonna start at like 15 grand. So at 5K in this day and age, I guess you could say it's cheap. But everybody has their own standards, which I get. Alright, so that lip didn't do a lot, but it helped the car a good amount. Now I also want to get some headlights. Funny enough, this guy's headlights were actually also custom. So I'm gonna take his headlights off of his car and put it on this one. We just find the right picture I want of it, and then I'll take the headlights off. Alright. I just want to get the right angle and stuff on it. But if I can't get the right angle, I know what I can do, but. Let's see. This might have to be what I go with. If I can get that image in the full quality. Or not. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna be taking. I'll try to take these lights and see how it goes. Yeah, I'll take the. I don't know. This might be better, but because it doesn't have a reflection like those. But that's nice. All right, so let me take this and take the headlights off of it. Yes, sir, Brandon. It's me. It is the real Ernad. I'll Venmo you 420.69 cents if you recruit me to Photo God. Yo, to be honest, like I'm not in charge of the whole Photo God thing. That's more like all the recruiters like Zim, Ernad, Zay, all those people. I have nothing to really do with that, but like we do need some more Photo Gods. I feel like just as one of the Photo Gods, I feel like we need some more because right now it's kind of like it's been the same people for a while, but at the same time, I think that a lot of people in the Photo God recruit might not be ready to move up yet. I'm not gonna say names or anything like that. All the people in recruit are still really good. Like Brandon is really good, Osama, all those people. I'm not gonna lie, MJD, I think is his name, MJD Visuals. He's somebody to look at because his stuff is like really good. Somebody to potentially recruit. Just a suggestion. What are y'all talking about? Oh yeah, Zombie. He doesn't know. Basically, it's this different server. It's another server that the three of us are all in. From a YouTuber named Spec Agent Production, and basically there's this program called Photo Gods for like the people who are really good at photography, whether it's virtual or real life, whatever you do. And basically it's like a little channel, separate channel for us to post our stuff in and to share it with like-minded people. The simplest way I can put it. Okay, these headlights are not gonna work. The only thing is the angle is like way off. And unless I can, yeah, angle is way off. So I'm gonna take these, take it from this image. I think this will work. Let's see. And if these headlights don't work, I might just kind of do like a custom headlight from a different car. I don't know. Alright, let's see. Also, I want to take this car. I want to change this car's color. It's terrible. Let's see. Audio input probably still not working. Yep, still no. Still no slow ball, which is weird. But anyhow. Flip it horizontally. Alright, yeah, this is more of something to work with. It's still not perfect, but I can do something with this at least. Oh, first shot done. Looks terrible. I mean, yeah, all these games, it's your first shot in a game, it's not gonna be good. The only game where like people can really be good right off the gate, I'd say, is Forza. Like, you really realize how spoiled you are with Forza photography when you go to games like Need for Speed Heat, Need for Speed 2015, even on console, and you realize how much work you have to do and how much thought goes into just taking a picture. Like in Forza, obviously location makes the picture better, but you can stop pretty much anywhere on the map and take a decent looking picture. Whereas in games like Need for Speed or Need for Speed Heat, you have to like go around scouting for the perfect location. You know, try to get some reflections in the picture to cover up the trash, ground textures, all that type of stuff. Assetto with mods, yo, Assetto is OP, man. Assetto is like some people did. If you can get your PP filter, that sounds so weird to say, but if you can get that to be really, really good, like if you could perfect that, then you don't even have to edit your pictures. Like this is one of the VXN dudes, I think, afters, and he does not edit his pictures, but you would not believe it if he just told you that. But he doesn't edit his pictures, and it's ridiculous. The fact that like you can just not edit pictures and have it look so good. Alright, let's see. A little bit of warping it to get it to fit, but I think it'll fit. Alright, let's see that there. Alright, now I got it to fit, but I'm not really feeling it. It just looks like what it is. It's super edited in. Plus the fact that I had to warp it so much made it the shape kind of like change. Guess you can say. I don't know. What do y'all think about the headlight? What I might just do is I might like modify the stock headlights a little bit myself, because I don't really like the way that looks. Also, the black rim around it looks weird. It looks 2D. Yeah, exactly. It looks 2D, right? It looks like what it is. So to fix that, I'm gonna try to remove the black borders. See if that helps any, and if it doesn't, then I'm just gonna remove it totally. So let's see if this helps anything. Also, since y'all are here, something I was thinking about, it would have to be on a day where like my internet isn't like totally crap, like it is most of the time, because otherwise my computer would just crash. But if my laptop can pull it off, would y'all be interested in like a car meet stream or something like that? Like either on Forza, Need for Speed, whatever, which one, whatever one of the games. But it's just an idea I had. I took this class freshman year thinking I was gonna use it, going to use it. I had an easy B now. I'm trying to relearn it. Alright, you gotta do some other stuff. That's all good, man. Do what you gotta do. Also, what class freshman year? Like, you had like a Photoshop class or something like that? Oh, I'm not sure what class. Also, these headlights still aren't working. Even with the thing removed, it still looks 2D. So what I'm gonna do for now is just desaturate the orange on it. Photoshop. Oh, that's actually no, got it easy B. Now I'm trying to relearn it. Oh yeah, Photoshop. That's cool. I don't know what grade you in or whatever, high school, college, whatever. But that's actually cool that you guys had a Photoshop class. Like at my schools, like they don't have that. And even though this is only my first year of high school now, so I don't know whether or not they would have something like that. But if they did, I'd be down for it, just to see what it is. To try it. Oh, the fact that you could not try in a class and get a B is actually pretty cool. Like I could never. What the heck? Why is this thing? This orange is not. Oh, it's on the other layer. That's why. This is the top layer. Dang, I would take a Photoshop class. Yo, facts. I would wait. Our teacher was. Oh, Jesus Christ, she got fired. That's terrible. That's just crazy. Honestly, there's so many crazy stories with teachers right now. Like these days. I'm sorry about that. That you had to like experience a drunk teacher. That's crazy. All right, I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna desaturate this red, this like orange part, the amber on the headlight, and then see if I can just darken it a little bit. It's a small thing, but I think it'll help it a lot. Perfect. Now lighten this up to 100 and leave that like that. Alright, I want everything to be desaturated here. And there's a little bit of colors reflecting off of it. I think it's like a purplish reflecting off. I see it. Like there. Alright. There's that. I'm just really trying to get all the saturations out. Perfect. Alright, so I think that helped a lot. The amber, getting rid of that orange helped the car a lot. Now let's see, I don't have. Yeah, I'll take a Photoshop class. To be honest, like Photoshop, there's so much crazier things you can do in Photoshop. Like I see people who do ridiculous stuff in Photoshop, but this is actually pretty simple stuff. Stuff like this is easy to learn once you learn the software, because it's basically just copying and pasting stuff, and obviously like warping it and all type of stuff, and just making it fit. But as long as you get the angles and stuff like that right, the rest can be easy. Okay. Now what I want to do is, I don't even know what I want to do next. I want to do something. Alright, let me fix this side skirt's good. Yeah, side skirt's good. Side skirt is good. I know for a fact I can change this grill up. Change the gold grill. I really wish I can just put like a plain chrome grill on this car. It looks so good. Just give me a jump class. Jump is pretty cool. It's like a free Photoshop. For me, the only reason I never really use like Jump or anything like that is because I can easily get a cracked Photoshop for free. And I know some people, they don't want to get like a cracked Photoshop, and I mean that's all good. Technically, you shouldn't be doing it, but I just do it anyway. Okay, got rid of the orange of that gold grill. It was a fun class. I never did my work till the last second, but did a really good job. Yo, that's relatable, man. Last year we had this Spanish teacher, and he was kind of like your teacher, although he was a cool guy. Like he never got drunk or anything crazy like that. But like he wouldn't really give us any work and stuff like that. He would just give us an occasional project, and like nobody ever took it seriously. Like we would just goof off and all type of stuff. It was an in-class project, so we'd always just goof off and all that type of stuff. And then at the last second, he would just get so mad at us, and at the last second, everybody would rush and do it. And I got a good grade in that class. I got like a 95 average the whole year I had it, but that class was fun. And this year, our Spanish teacher makes us do work. Right now, I'm just tinting the windows, something simple. Now the only thing I strongly dislike about tinting windows is that like the fact that you tint them in Photoshop sometimes is really obvious, because like there's like a jagged edged line, and you can't really do anything about it. There's a couple of tricks I try to do, like blur the edges, but even that sometimes doesn't work. Okay, let me desaturate the blues. Alright, now that we got that, do the exposure to like negative, I guess negative like 2. I don't want it to be. Now I'm a junior in high school and I hate online school. Yeah, online school it's a process. For me, the thing about online school that's a struggle is the motivation, and it's for me the hard thing about online school is to do the right thing, because you have all the answers in the world right at your access, and the teacher can't really stop you from cheating. Obviously, if you copy and paste the answer, the teacher can tell, and you can get in trouble. But otherwise, the teacher, how's the teacher gonna know that you cheated? They don't know that you cheated, so you can basically just cheat your way through all the classes, and in the end, it would only end up hurting you. But that's my temptation, is to just like copy the answers from every single assignment, and now I wouldn't learn anything. But yeah, I understand. Online school really sucks. So I can get cracked as well. Yeah, that's true. I mean, once you get used to a software, like for me, my main thing before like I got into this photo stuff was video, and I used to use the same editor for how long, and I always wanted to try more advanced editing softwares, but I was like, there's no need. I already know how to do this one, and I can do a good job at it. So why should I switch? And eventually I switched, like maybe like a month or so ago, I switched to DaVinci Resolve, which I use now to edit videos. Alright. Almost finished with this. So yeah, it's blurry around the edges, but at least it's not jagged anymore. And it gives it the illusion of looking smoother when it's just blurry. I can do everything, but math is not meant for online school. Yeah, that's true. Some subjects, exactly, math is not meant for online school. Like, math is more of a one-on-one type of thing where you can like ask the teacher all the questions you want. And even in online school, yes, you can ask them in the meeting call, but it's not the same. So I totally get you with that about the math and online school thing. Yeah, for me, I just don't like online school. And I mean, even though I do okay at it, I just don't like it. And in my district, they have the option to go back to school, like hybrid. You can go back to school, I think like 2 days a week. But for me, I just don't want to go back to school. Like, as much as I don't like online school, I'm not trying to get coronavirus if I go into school. So I just stay home for now. I can't wait to the day where everything goes back to regular though, and I can go back to school and start going back to things like regular without a mask, because it really sucks. I'm trying to do the same as you with my dream car. Yo, where's your dream car, Zombie? I want to know, what's your dream car, man? Also, I want to make this clear. This is not my dream, like, all-time dream car. My all-time dream car is would be a Dodge Viper. This is just like this is my dream, like, first car, like dream car that's inexpensive. Like, if I had one of these, this is like what in my dreams, this is what it would look like. What am I saying? This is my dream car. Subaru Hatch STI. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I've seen that car like a few times in Forza and all that type of stuff. That's definitely cool. Oh, it's cool if you have an attainable dream car. Like a lot of people, they have Lamborghinis and all that type of stuff as dream cars, which I'm not gonna lie are awesome. I'd love to own one day, but it's also cool to have a somewhat realistic goal. Alright, let's go. Do the same thing that we did. Saturation here. Get 50. Okay, that did nothing. Okay, let's do this -50, -10. And exposure, -2.5. Dang, I can't get these back windows and front windows to match up. Alright, my affordable dream car is the Mondeo ST220. I actually never heard of that car before. Let me look it up. Mondeo ST220. And I mean, the STI hatch is affordable too, especially the fact that when you get it, it'll probably be used, and by the time that like you're old enough to get that car, it'll probably be pretty affordable. I'm not saying it's gonna be cheap, but it'll probably be affordable. Oh, this is cool, Mondeo. It looks like a Ford. I forgot what it's called. I don't know if it's like a Ford Focus. It reminds me of that. Oh, it is a Ford. Yeah, it looks kind of like a Ford Focus a little bit. Not the Focus, not the hatch though, like the regular Focus it looks like. But that's cool, man. That's cool. 240 SX is a attainable dream car. Oh, that's cool. I know what 240s look like. Yeah, 240s, I don't know, those JDM cars, like, I'm not a huge JDM guy. I respect JDM cars and culture, but I'm just not crazy about them. But, I mean, I'd love to own one of those one day, still. Like a 240. I saw, like, around where I live in New York, I see a ton of cars. Like, a ton of different cars, exotic cars, BMW, all that type of stuff. Whatever you name it, Mopar, Hellcat. But you just don't see a lot of those type of JDM 90s cars, like 240, Supra. I've actually seen a few Supras, but I only saw like one 240 my whole life. Cause like you just don't see those cars around here. Oh, the Mondeo's the bigger Focus. Got it. Okay. Now there's just one last thing I want to do. A few last things I want to do with this car just to perfect it. And then I obviously have to like I have to fix a couple other things, but As far as the car build goes, let's remove this marker light. Just small stuff like this, like the average person won't even notice, but it just makes a slight difference to me that matters to me. So I like to do it. All right, smudge tool, and just smudge that over. That's just so blotched, but it is what it is. Now I'm gonna take this same color, the color picker. See, oh no, that looks terrible. I guess my best bet would really be to just take that. And do this with it. Alright, and then we're just gonna blur all this to cover up all the imperfections there, which is a good amount, I'm gonna say. Oh, wow, that looks terrible. It looks good. It looks like okay up close up, but when you zoom out, it actually looks worse. So let's not do that. I'm trying to hide these blemishes, but I really can't. Alright, I'm gonna zoom out now. If it looks good, I'll leave it, and if not, I guess I just have to put the marker light back. Alright, needed a crap ton of blur, but it looks okay. I mean, I can fix it in like further editing. So yeah, my friend is in New York, and he said all they do is slide Hellcats. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, Hellcats are hecka popular up here. Like, they're hella popular. But I mean, for a good reason, you know. Like, they're affordable cars, and I'm not saying they're cheap, but they're affordable for what they offer. For the fact that you can get those cars used in the 40s, you know, let's say you pay 45 grand. 45 grand for 700 horsepower is a lot. So it makes sense why they're all over the place. And even if it's not like a Hellcat necessarily, they got a bunch of like 392s, RTs, V6s. Like, everybody and their mom drives a Jeep Cherokee. So yeah, those like Mopar is really heavy up here. Alright, just clean that little plate frame real quick. Just small stuff like that. That in the end help the car come together. Now I'm also tempted to do a two-tone. I don't know if I should do it, but I'm tempted to do a two-tone. Because the car is already two-tone, but this grandpa color is terrible. So I'm tempted to try to make it just all make the top white and leave the bottom the way it is. But if I can get any car in the world, I'll go for it. LFA, Viper, ACR, or F12. Yeah, those are all cars that I love. Like, the Viper is my dream car. But like, I still love the other cars too. Slammed F12s look so good. Like, you don't see them a lot, but like when you see like a slammed F12, they just look so good. Like, ADV has done a few of them. Like, you don't have to be extreme like that with it bagged, but just this. Like, something like this that's, in my opinion, is clean, not too much. Like, that's sick. So yeah, I love F12s. Now when it comes to the Viper, this is like an unpopular opinion, but I'd rather not have an ACR Viper. I'd rather have just the regular Viper. I don't know, I just like the regular Viper better. The ACR, for what I would want to do with it, just is unnecessary. But it's still cool. Don't get me wrong. I'm not really a supercar fan. Yeah, supercars, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody likes what they like. There's nothing wrong with not being too crazy about supercars. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was never too crazy about supercars either. I just thought they were really cool and, you know, all that type of stuff. But last week, my dad rented a McLaren 600 LT for his birthday, and I got to ride in it and experience it and all that type of stuff. And that car is just, it's like, you know, when you see supercars, it's one thing to see them and all that type of stuff. To actually experience it, you know, like to be able to ride in one, you know, like to be able to go fast in one, even if you're not driving it. Like, obviously I wasn't driving, but just to experience the speed and the feel and how precise those cars are. Like even that Hellcat is a fast car, it's 700 horsepower, and 600 LT has 600 flat, which is less horsepower. But the way it feels is so different. Like they're just amazing experience supercars. So I'd love to own one just to have that experience again. And yo, F12s are so slept on. Like everybody sleeps on F12s. Like I don't know, I guess they're not like all flashy as like a 458 or 488. People don't really care, but I love those cars. I'd be tempted to say that I like the F12. I'd take an F12 over an A12, only because of the fact that F12s are so much cleaner. That they don't. I don't know. A12s can look good, but they have like all the sharp lines and all that type of stuff that newer cars like to have, and the F12 was just simple and cleaner. And if I had a Viper, I'm going for 2K horsepower. Nah, those cars, those Vipers, I wouldn't. I'd probably go. Maybe I don't know. Maybe at some point, if I got one, I'd go like twin turbo, but I definitely rock it like just full Botons NA for a while. Plus, if you put a car to 2K horsepower, especially a Viper, you're not driving that car anywhere except when you want to except when you want to race it. And I love to be able to have a Viper just to enjoy it because it's my dream car. Like to just take it out if I want to go to Starbucks or whatever. Zomber, what's the fastest car you've rode in? All right, let's see. What is the fastest car he's ever rode in? For me, I know you weren't asking me, but the fastest car I've ridden in will probably be my uncle's Hellcat, which has like, well, nah, he's going like a lot. He is going twin turbo and everything. He's making that car a lot faster right now. But when I last rode in it, I'd probably say it was maybe like 850 wheel. So that'd be the fastest car I've rode in. Yeah, the 812 rear is trash in my opinion. Yeah, the 812 is a great car. It's a cool car. It's funny enough, I was at a car meet like a few weeks ago, and one of those was there, and it's a great car. Look, it has a lot of presence when you see it. But it just doesn't hit me like that. I think F12 is still cleaner. I don't know, the rear on this car, I wouldn't say it's trash. The rear on this car is clean. It's a bit aggressive and all that type of stuff, but it still looks good. I think the front has a lot more going on. Like it's a lot more lines and cutting, and like even slam. This looks good. This car can look good. I actually did that a while back. If I could find it. This is when I first started using Photoshop. Oh, maybe like a couple years ago or a year ago, when my dad taught me how to use it. And at this point, I was terrible. Like all I could do was just wheels, a slam, and tints. Yeah, let me see if I can find the 812 I did. I rode it in a 700 horsepower. Yeah, that's crazy. Those cars, plus like the way older cars like that, the way they put the way that those fast older cars are is way crazier than like than a new car. And that's not even. I'm not saying that as a good or bad thing. I'm just saying, like a 850 real horsepower Hellcat. That car is that's not. It's only like 100, well 200, maybe like 200 or so more mil horsepower than stock. But that car is gonna be tame, calm. You can just drive that car to to pick your kids up from school in it. Obviously, it's gonna be loud, but other than that, it's calm. And those old cars, they're just like bucky and just crazy. Which is still cool as well. It just depends on what you like. Alright, let's see if I can find it. Yeah, I can't find it. Dang, I remember doing this Photoshop too. I remember doing that edit. It was a long time ago. On the 812. Also, since people are always like complimenting me on my pics and all type of stuff, which I appreciate. But like these are like some of my first pictures, which are terrible. Like I can't believe that I was actually proud of these pictures. Like I was editing on PixArt and Snapseed back then. It was just terrible. Okay, if this is ever gonna load. But I know this picture. Okay. I know this picture exactly. I used like a Snapseed filter and like PixArt HDR, and it just looked terrible. But everybody starts somewhere. Alright, this thing really just not gonna load. Alright, yeah, y'all can see the thumbnails. I'm just gonna leave it there because I'm not gonna wait forever for those pictures to load. Now I'm gonna try to make this car, attempt to make this car two-tone. Now obviously I have to cut out some more stuff, but I just want to see could I do it. So let's see. Whoa, that looks weird. Alright, if I did make this car two-tone, it would not be like that. I see. Yeah, certain parts of the car get blown out very easily. Alright. Alright, it's actually cool. Let's see. So now the car is two-tone. I don't like it because it took an off-white. Like for the two-tone to work, in my opinion, it has to be like this, where it's like white, and then just like that on the bottom. It can't be like white, and then it can't be like off-white like this. But it's okay. Yeah, I know what I want to do. Let's see. Can I make this car black? What the heck? Okay. This is acting weird. Alright. Yeah, so I cannot make it. I can't make this car black. Yeah, I could make it black actually. It would just take a lot of work and it wouldn't be worth it in the end. Plus, I already did a black LS400 the other day, so. Now with this, I just want to basically come here and just touch up on the bottom of the car. So yeah, slight color change. Color changing is like one of the easiest things to do in Photoshop. It just depends what color you're changing. Like changing white from black is hard. It's really hard and could be like almost impossible, especially if there's a lot of reflections off of the car. But changing a color from like green to red is really easy to do. Have a good afternoon. I gotta go. Alright, man. Have a good afternoon, YouTube, bro. And thank you for tuning into the stream. I'm probably gonna end the stream in like 15 or so minutes. I usually like to go for like an hour. But I want to at least finish up this car. I'm not trying to have 3 streams with the same exact car. Alright. And let's see. Let's take these yellows. Get reds too. Alright, so it's actually gonna be all like a one tone. Or not. Okay. Alright, yeah, it's weird. I can't get this car to be all one color. It just won't be. Dang, I just want to get it to be just a little. Yeah, I could do a white and black, but that's like, nah. Alright, so I could use that to match the color. So I'm gonna match the color of the car almost perfectly now. So it's gonna be almost like all one tone. I'm not stressing how perfect it is gonna be because when I edit the actual picture, here it's evening. Oh wow. So what is it over there? I'm assuming, say if it's 3 over here, like 6 or 7 over there, then I guess I say, because it's almost 4 p.m. here. Alright. Take this off. Alright, deselect that. Alright, now we got only what we want selected. Now, let's just go here and take the curves. Bro, this notifications. Alright, there's only but so much I can do. I'm gonna put it to like 190. Yeah, you're close. 8:46, almost 9 p.m. Wow. Alright, yeah, 190 is gonna be it without going too crazy on it. So it's still a low-key two-tone, but it's not crazy or nothing. Alright, take these curves up just a little bit. Here to 190. I honestly forget the extended side skirt. Alright, just alright. Here's this really imperfect Photoshop. Now this is probably gonna be it for customization. Let me just do a little. Actually, if I were to go here, just select the yellows on it and desaturate them. Alright, perfect. Now this is about it. Now all I want to do is just come and fix the parts of the ground, and then I'm gonna do like a quick little edit in Lightroom. I want to go for kind of like a retro vibe on this, so I'm gonna edit it in Lightroom, and that's gonna be it. Well, actually, let me correct myself. I'm gonna do a few more edits between Photoshop and Lightroom, but it's just gonna be all for like the looks, the aesthetics of it. I did not mean to do that, but whatever. Alright. Now I'm just trying to hide the parts of the ground where it's messed up. So I think I've done that pretty well at this point. I could do more obviously, but I'm not stressing it. What I got right now is good enough for me. So I'm gonna leave that there. Over to the front of the car. And just alright, actually I uncovered some stuff I didn't want to uncover. So there's that. Now I have the obvious thing at the top of the picture. Watch it from Norway, best car ever made. Yeah, thanks, man. Wow, Norway, that's actually really far. Thank you for tuning into the stream. And best car ever made. I don't know if I would go to say the best car ever made, but it's a really good car. Overall in terms of reliability and all that type of stuff, and how even 20 years later it's still a good car. So I will say that. Now we've got pretty much everything done. Now I look back at it, I do wish this fitment was a little bit more even. That might allow us to get the tuck we want. Just that little bit of tucking in the front. You know what? I could fix the front, but if I adjusted the front, I would have to adjust a lot of other layers, and I'm not in the mood to do that. So that being said, I'm gonna leave that here. Export this. Hope the stream's gonna lag for a minute. It always does. Whenever I export something, because my computer isn't powerful enough. But I'm gonna open up Lightroom in a minute. Once this is done exporting, I'll open up Lightroom and do like an edit in Lightroom. Alright, I don't want to lag my computer too hard because my laptop just isn't that powerful to do this while streaming. Oh wow, Travis here from the Discord, from the ReaneVisuals Discord. What's up, man? How you doing, bro? Also, I can't find a good pick for the second headlight. Yo, I hate when that happens. You do one part, and then you can't find something to match for the second part. What I suggest is to just, if that happens in the future, just like find both headlights. Find a picture with both headlights before you start doing it, or try to find a different set of headlights, so that you don't end up wasting your time. What is this? I just realized that my mic is muted. Oh, okay. Okay. Now I want to do kind of like one of those small picture edit type things. Like this. Which I actually might be able to do all inside of Photoshop now that I think about it. Let me make a new file. 1080 by 1080. $72. Alright, create this. And actually might just do everything all in here. Alright, perfect. Now that we got this, put it here. Or not. Maybe I'll just do like I want to get like the small picture vibe, but if I do that, I won't be able to do the square aspect. I did not need to do that. I'm trying to control this. Alright, I'll just do it like this. The square borders, something simple and clean. Type edit. With the white bars. Oh, now we're gonna add some. Well, actually, first we'll make it black and white. Stylized, whatever black and white is. Color, black and white. So I want black and white, black and white. Okay, here, perfect, black and white. That's all I wanted now. I can just get like a Kodak overlay. Perfect. Pro Street Vertical, yo, what's up, man? We got one of the Pro Street dudes in the chat. What's good, bro? How you doing? Alright, let's see if we can put this filter on it. Switch this music up. Alright, so this obviously isn't perfect, but it works. So this opacity is like 75. Nothing much, just like the car is coming along well. Yeah, I'm pretty much done with the car at this point. I'm gonna say making the picture look better. We'll make it look worse. I want to give it like that old picture type of vibe. So that's what I'm trying to work on right now. Add some noise. Alright, that's enough of the noise. Now if I can just take the severity of this down just a little bit. Alright, and we're gonna leave this pretty much where it's at right now. For the Lightroom edit, I might come in and do a little bit more. Actually, one last thing. I'll make the dirty film type thing. If I can find one. That's good. But yeah, it's not gonna work. I was trying to find. Let's see, they have it. Is there a way I can do this in Photoshop? Noise. Here, I think this is it. Dust and scratches. No, that's not it. It just makes the image look blurrier when I do that. Alright, I'm gonna just do despeckle. That did nothing. So I guess leaving it like this. I'm gonna throw this into Lightroom real quick. And I guess we can go from there. Also, a little Forza picture I edited earlier. Not the raw picture isn't mine, by the way. But somebody in a Forza Discord I made had posted the picture, and they're like if anybody wants to edit it. So I figured I'd give it a go, and this is how it came out. Yeah, of course it drops frames. This thing always drops frames every single time I go to export a picture. Alright, now that we're done with that. Also, this stream is pretty late, I see. So sorry if it seems like I'm responding to messages in the chat late. I might actually be responding to it in real time because I can see the messages in real time, but the feed going out to the stream is delayed, so. Yo, nice. Yo, thanks, man. Now we almost got it. It's almost done, essentially. I don't even know what I'm gonna do in here. I just want to add some tweaks. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna do like a usual edit because if the picture looks all new and like the quality is old, it just looks weird. So, what I might do is I might take down the clarity and texture some and just add sharpening, which usually I'd never do because it looks bad, but I actually want the picture to look kind of bad. So yeah, I'm gonna pick this down to -15. Perfect. Alright, this is pretty much exactly what I wanted here. Now, just even anything I can do with the colors. A little bit of color that's left. I'm just gonna throw a little grade on it. Nothing crazy. This music sucks. It sucks I have to do copyright free music, otherwise YouTube will just block the stream everywhere. And this is it. It's a really small edit. I just wanted to make the picture quality look like worse to make it look a little bit older. Go with that vibe, but that's it. So we finally finished the LS400. After all this time, we finally got the LS400 done. So I'm happy with the way it came out. It's not perfect. I would do a few things different in real life, but there's some limitations, obviously, in Photoshop. Anyhow, thank you for everybody who tuned into the stream. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, and I'm gonna sign off now. So have a good evening, everybody, or have a good night. Zombie, I know you're in Germany, but that's it. So thank you, everybody, and have a good night.